90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days star Niles Valentine is a hard-working man, but he doesn't have the money that Matilda NTI keeps demanding for their wedding. Niles is a 27-year-old man from Mobile, Alabama. Niles had met the 23-year-old Matilda on social media after she had sent him a DM out of nowhere. Niles is an autistic man and didn't think that love was possible for him in his lifetime. Niles flew to Ghana to meet Matilda in person in Season 7. However, Matilda didn't just want to see Niles on this trip, she wanted to marry him. Matilda was in a rush to come to the US, and had already planned a grand wedding to expedite the process. What Matilda didn't know was that Niles' family did not think she was the right match for him, and Niles too wanted to push the wedding because of money issues. Matilda wasn't factoring in Niles' financial difficulties while expecting him to bear all the costs of her fairytale wedding. Matilda took Niles to her family home on before the 90 days to meet her loved ones and show Niles around. Niles saw that Matilda didn't really have a kitchen in the house, and the platen that her mother sold in the market was strewn all over the floor of a different room. Niles said that he had seen a little of Matilda's house when they spoke on video chat, but it felt different when he saw the condition of the place. There was no running water, barely any furniture, and dirt floors. It made sense that Matilda wanted to move to the US. Matilda was upset with Niles postponing their wedding, but a different ceremony called knocking was now planned, where Matilda's family needed 3,000 cedis or $249 for the food alone. Matilda hoped Niles would agree to bear the costs since she never wanted to be disgraced in front of her family again. However, Niles did not really budget for the ceremony this size on this trip. He hoped postponing the marriage would give him a little more time to get some funds together. Niles had shown fans around his workplace during his first episode in Season 4. Niles explained that he always loved standing up for people who were just like him so they could become the best versions of themselves. He said that it was the reason he loved his job as a peer advocate. Niles had gone around greeting everyone on his team and replying, "I'm still here for the most part," when someone asked him how he was doing. He explained that he usually considers repetition a good thing because it provides him with security and the status quo. Niles's LinkedIn profile reveals that he is a software developer and self-published author. He has been employed as the executive director of the Alabama Department of Mental Health since January 2024. Niles writes that in addition to his recent work with Revature and its myriads of training programs and boot camps, as it concerns software development, he has also done numerous freelance projects that involve the use of Java, web application development, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and Visual Basic Code. He is always willing to put in time on his own to learn and develop his skills as they are required. Previously, Niles worked as a self-employed contractor. He has been a freelance writer and freelance editor for over 14 years, along with being a game programmer, full-stack developer, author, and an information technology and independent living specialist from November 2022 to June 2024 at the Center for Independent Living of Mobile, which was the office that was shown during Niles' interview on Episode 4. The costs of Niles' trip had kept adding up more than he expected. Niles confessed that his financial situation wasn't the best. He had already brought disgrace upon Matilda's family by canceling the wedding. He didn't know what would happen if he disappointed them again. Niles has been doing deliveries after he was done with his day job to make extra money. Niles knew he was going to spend at least $3,000 in Ghana, but considering the wedding may not have taken place, Niles may have had to spend much less on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days.